Today I'm going to be doing a video game review on the new PlayStation 4 game, Thief. This is actually my first video game review. A friend of mine who I met in college, his name is Blake, aka The Monster. He's been doing video game reviews, all kinds of reviews, and he inspired me to start doing some YouTube videos, get some feedback, see what people think. So today, Thief. I picked up the PlayStation 4 at the midnight release. I was really excited about this console, and it's everything that I wanted it to be, except for the titles, the release titles. Watch Dogs was supposed to come out initially with it. That's the one game that I really wanted. So there's really nothing coming out when they pushed back Watch Dogs. So I actually wound up getting Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is a great game. Fantastic game. So Thief was the next title that I was excited about. Now, this game to me had a lot of hype. I really enjoy these type of games, especially where thieving is the focus point, because you face it, everybody loves stealing in games. Well, everybody loves to steal shit. Like when you play, I don't know if you played Skyrim or not, I stole everything under the sun. So a game based solely on stealing, I'm all for it. Now, one problem that I have with the game is starting off, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. The first hour that I played it, it was really mundane, really boring, nothing spectacular. You have the ability to get, your main weapon is bows and arrows. You get like one stun bomb or smoke bomb, I think. But you have the ability to have every single option, you got water arrows, fire arrows, choke arrows, which is essentially like a mustard gas arrow, rope arrows. You get that all just immediately. There's nothing to build up to it. So it's cool, but I do like to make progress in my games, upgrade my character, and there are upgrades. You get these these points that can upgrade your sneak, but you really don't see it. It's telling you your sneak is upgraded. There's only 2 upgrades, level 1 and level 2. You just gotta trust that your sneak is upgraded, or your focus is upgraded, or your arrows do more damage. You just gotta trust, because there's no gauges. There's nothing. The only thing that they have is at the bottom of the screen is a little circle that tells you how well you're hitting. Kind of reminded me of I can't remember if Skyrim had it, but I remember Elder Scrolls Morrowind had a little eye that would get smaller and bigger for if anybody was watching you. So that's one cool thing. Now, once I got into the game and started doing missions and stuff, the world's not as open as I had thought or liked it to have been. You're pretty much stuck in one city until you complete that mission, and once you complete that mission, you can't just roam free. This thing comes up, mission complete, and then it automatically brings you back to your hideout. And then once you get to your hideout, you leave your hideout, and then the next mission just starts. So there's really not much you can do in between. Now, during a mission, I'm only about 3.5, 4 hours into the game. I think that's enough time to give a little bit of review. The terrain is just you would expect on a next-gen console to be more interactive. The only tool you have is your bow and arrow and this thing called a blackjack. It's essentially like a billy club. You can buy an attachment for it. Makes it like a screwdriver to unscrew stuff. That's another thing you can buy immediately. You can upgrade all these things immediately, which is cool, but also kind of a letdown because you can't build up. So it's there's a glass bottle sitting on a shelf, and you go over and you hit it with the blackjack. It doesn't move, it doesn't break, nothing. There's just no interaction. And the whole point of the game is to sneak and steal. I mean, maybe I was spoiled with Assassin's Creed, and you know, having that world just so open to me, and being able to climb over anything, because essentially it's the same. You hold down L2 in this, and you know, if there's obstacles you can go over, you can go over them. But there's some obstacles that you should be able to go over that you can't, like a 3-foot tall fence. I mean, sure, you can just go through the little designated door on the fence, but what if I want to hop over it? The whole point of a video game is to go into that world and you know, and live it. Not live it, but you know, live vicariously through it. So it seems trivial, but not being able to hop over a 4-foot fence when the whole point of the game is sneak and stealth, that kind of bothers me. And also, you can't just... There's things that are obviously climbable. You know, this guy's like a trained assassin, ninja, thief. He should be able to scale like lattice. You know, like vines. He should be able to scale that. But he can't. You can only climb the designated things. You can only hop on the designated things. The whole game is designated. You can't adventure off. You basically go along a path, which it's kind of lame. I'm gonna keep giving the game another chance. I just got up to this one part where you had to sneak into like a hideout. I guess they're attempting to do puzzles, but it's really not that puzzly. You have to find these encryptions on the wall and match it up on this little dial that you got that you stole. Obviously, you stole it. And yeah, it sounds hard, but it does. Once you find them, I think there's like 5 encryptions. Once you found them and you pulled out the dial to set it, it highlighted them. You know, I mean, I'm fully capable of looking at the dial and finding the encryptions and lining them up, but it's just like holding your hand. I don't know, it's just little things that kind of annoy me. And another thing, I played the old Thief game on, I believe it was PS2. They didn't have what's called in this focus vision. You hit triangle, and it's almost like it slows time down, and it highlights objects that are interactable in blue. Big, bright blue. Everything is gray, and those are blue. I mean, it's kind of cool if you're stuck, but it really is just like a giant handicap. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it on the most difficult setting, but I think on the most difficult setting, that's disabled. I think you should have the option to disable it, you know, on any difficulty setting. But, I mean, the game, it's cool, it's fun, it's just, I mean, it was made by Square Enix, and you would think that, you know, they have a pretty, you know, good reputation with games. I was kind of let down. I'm going to give it a little more time. Play it a little more, and hopefully it turns around. I know a lot of people that have bought this game, a couple of my friends. I got this the first day it came out, and I didn't play it actually for the first 2 days, busy with work and school, and it's busy. So a couple of my friends, they actually returned it the second day. So I said I was going to give it a chance. I hadn't opened it, so I had the opportunity to return it, but you know, I had the thing paid off for like a month, so I was just like, you know, money spent already, I might as well just pick it up. I could have transferred it, but you know, I picked it up, and I'm giving it a shot. I also want to beef up my PS4 collection. Right now, all I have is Thief, Call of Duty Ghosts, which is boring, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions, comments, you know, leave it in the comments section. Anything you want to ask me about Thief, I will be playing it more. And like I said, if you know, I basically have everything unlocked, so it's like, what else could they throw at me? So this was a pretty easy review. I have everything that I can use and get. The only thing they can really throw at me is a different challenge. So, all right, well, thank you.